This is a chocolate marzipan Imperial Stout. Let me show you guys how I made this. Ah, it's good. What's going on, everybody? This is Mark with Berlin Homebrewing, and we are back finally for another Brewday video. Today we are brewing, it's kind of becoming my annual Christmas beer, a dessert stout of some sort. This time around we are brewing with marzipan. Marzipan is like an almond paste. You can eat it like it is. A lot of people use it for bacon. I just thought that the flavors of this would incorporate really well into an Imperial Stout. So that's exactly what we're doing, brewing an Imperial Stout. Marzipan will go into the beer, but that's not towards until towards the end of the boil. I am going to be added 4 pounds crushed almonds to the mash. Alright guys, so I just doughed in right now. I've got almost 17 pounds of grain in the mash tun. I think this is pretty much my limit for my system. I've got 4 pounds of crushed almonds. Let's add a few right now. So 17 pounds of grain, 4 pounds of almond has pretty much maxed out my system here. Let's take a look and see if we can't see if we can't show you the volumes of my mash tun and my kettle here. All right, so it's pretty full from the top, but what you can't see, which maybe you can, the liquid is right up to the rim. Some of it did spill over. I'm about halfway through the boil. I've got a few more hop additions to do. I've got a pound of brown sugar to go in soon, and then of course the star of the show, which is the marzipan. This is 8 ounces of marzipan. I've unrolled it, cut off a few pieces. Let's give it a taste. Very sugary. You taste the almond, although not as much as I remember it being. Cherry flavor. There is a very predominant cherry flavor to marzipan, which is pretty cool. I think it's going to play well with the stout. Hopefully I get a little amaretto from those almonds that I added in the mash. And I think it's going to play well. So 8 ounces of this going to the boil. Is it going to melt? I have no idea. I think I'm going to put it in my hop screen, and we'll see how that plays out. I also have another 8 ounces potentially for secondary. So we'll see if I achieve the flavor profile that I'm looking for. May not be needed, but if it is, I'm ready for that. check out this big starter. This is Cali Ale from Escarpment Labs. It's a 2,000 milliliter starter. I'm gonna pitch this whole thing in. I think that's gonna be enough yeast. Alright guys, we're back 22 days later. The Marzipan beer has fermented out. I've been taking samples weekly. We're down to 1.017. That seems to be stable. As I mentioned earlier in this video, we are making this a chocolate marzipan. So cacao nibs. Dylan, where are the the cacao nibs? Hold it to the camera so everybody can see. Yes, so we are doing 2 ounces. We are going to weigh these out right now. We're going to toast them, and then we're going to add them to secondary. In addition to that, and I wasn't sure at the time whether I was going to add more marzipan, but we're going to do it, right, Dylan?
Yeah.
We're going to go for it. We have 8 ounces more of marzipan. We're also going to chop this up and add this secondary to the keg. So got my little helper here. He's going to help me weigh out these grains, and he's going to help me chop up this marzipan. One of these. Yeah! Yeah! And I'm back. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that video. It was a lot of fun to plan this beer, to brew it. This thing is, it's so chocolatey. Those cacao nibs that I roasted really packed a punch. I'm really happy with this beer turned out. It's around 9% this beer. And again, it's super chocolatey on the nose. There is a sweetness to it, but it's not cloyingly sweet. It's surprisingly very well balanced. Am I picking up on the almonds from the mash? I'm not quite sure. I think it does add a certain complexity to this beer. Alright guys, peace. We will see you on the next brew day. Peace.